Hey babes, welcome to And Everything in Between. I'm Victoria, your host and guide for navigating the beautiful chaos of your 20s. Whether you're building your dream career, figuring out relationships, or just trying to find you, this is your space for self-growth, real talk, and a little fun along the way. Let's dive into it and everything in between. Every day, I ask myself, how can I show up as the best version of myself today? This is the question that sparked my love for podcasts, self-help books, and connecting with others that are on the same journey. Growing up as an only child, I turned to the internet for a lot of advice on what to do in regards to my relationships, about school, life lessons that I just didn't really have the answers to. So that's what I hope to be for you, a virtual big sister and friend. We are in this together. The idea for And Everything in Between actually started back in college during the chaos of the COVID pandemic. I made TikTok videos in my backyard sharing personal insights for my fellow 20-somethings. One of my most watched TikTok videos was about how change is the only thing we know for certain and how important it is to be open to change. Fast forward to now, and here we are, here I am, bringing those conversations to a bigger stage. This podcast will explore the things that make our 20s a bit overwhelming, but very exciting, like relationships, building routines that stick so that we can create habits that lead to positive growth, and finding meaning in the spiritual and everyday. You will come to learn that I am very spiritual. I believe that we are all energetic beings. We have a purpose here that we were put on this planet to discover. And while that is true, we are still having a human experience where the realities of interacting with other people can make that journey a little difficult sometimes, or even with ourselves, just trying to figure out what is my purpose. What am I supposed to be doing? Is this thing right for me? Will I accomplish the goals that I have set out? I hope that the episodes in this podcast will allow you to gain some insight and clarity to the questions that you may have. I've got a few exciting guests too, which I'm very excited about. You'll hear from entrepreneurs in their 20s, wellness gurus, yoga enthusiasts, and definitely an astrologer or two. So for my astrology girlies, get ready because we are going to dive in. My goal is to bring fresh perspectives and actionable insights to help you thrive in your own way, in the way that makes sense to you, whether it's a deep dive into self-care or a lighthearted chat about how you can use astrology to figure out where your next move should be. We are going there and everywhere in between. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in and being a part of this journey. This podcast has been a long time coming for me, and I can't wait to bring it to you. If the ideas and concepts that we'll talk about in this show resonate with you, please subscribe wherever you find your podcasts on Spotify or Apple, even YouTube, and share it with a friend who you think that it would benefit. You can follow the podcast on Instagram at that's and.everything.inbetween for updates, behind the scenes clips, and more. Until next time, keep growing, glowing, and remember,